Picture this. You're holding your beautiful newborn. Everything's peaceful, perfect, and then, suddenly, their tiny little chin just starts quivering. It only lasts a few seconds, and then it completely stops. My baby's chin is shaking. Is this normal? Let's get right into it.
As you stare down at them, your very first thought is probably, oh my gosh, is something wrong, right? It's literally the most natural reaction in the world for a new parent to have.
Well, let me give you the most important takeaway right off the bat. It is completely normal. In the vast majority of healthy newborns, brief chin trembling is absolutely 100% normal. So take a deep breath, you really have nothing to fear.
Section 4. The developing nervous system. So why does this actually happen?
Well, a newborn's nervous system is basically a developing network currently learning how to control body muscles smoothly for the very first time. Imagine having to literally learn how to use every single muscle in your body from scratch. That's exactly what your baby is going through right now.
Think of it kind of like a giant puzzle. During these first few weeks, the brain is furiously working, learning to send out control pathways. But on the flip side, the muscles are just waiting for those smooth, consistent signals to arrive. Because those pathways are still maturing, there's a temporary disconnect. It's that little communication lag that causes those small, involuntary tremors, especially in the chin, hands, or legs.
Section 7. Common tremor triggers.
Now, when should you actually expect to see this happen? Knowing the common triggers helps ensure it never catches you off guard. There are everyday situations that stimulate your baby's developing nervous system and make these tiny tremors way easier to spot. You'll often notice that little chin shaking during crying, right after a feeding, while they're waking up, during diaper changes, or simply when the baby is feeling just a little bit cold.
Which actually brings us to a quick question for you. Did you notice your baby's chin shaking while crying or maybe while they were sleeping? Let us know below. Honestly, it is so helpful to share these experiences because I guarantee you other parents are sitting at home wondering the exact same thing about their newborns right this very second.
Section 10. When to call the pediatrician. While occasional trembling is harmless, it's super important to know the medical guidelines. It helps to clearly understand the difference between normal development and signs that warrant a doctor's call. Normal trembling is brief, triggered by crying or waking, and limited to the chin, hands, or legs. But you should absolutely reach out to your pediatrician if the trembling happens constantly, if it continues even when your baby is perfectly calm, if it's a whole body shaking, or if it's accompanied by poor feeding, unusual stiffness, or changes in their alertness.
And as a really important reminder, healthcare professionals evaluate the entire clinical picture, not just one symptom. Keep in mind, this explainer is here strictly for educational purposes, to help you understand your baby's amazing development. It should never replace advice from your own pediatrician. So if you ever have any concerns about your baby's health, trust your parent gut and make the call.
Section 13. The developmental timeline. So, how does this story end? Well, a trembling chin can look a bit alarming in the moment, for sure. But step 1 is simply the nervous system naturally maturing as your baby gets older. As that happens, step 2 kicks in, and those little tremors become less and less frequent. And finally, step 3, as your baby grows and that brain-muscle connection fully strengthens, the tremors completely disappear.
It's literally just another sign of an actively maturing, incredibly healthy brain figuring out how the whole shebang works. So, it leaves us with this final kind of fascinating thought. As those little chin tremors fade, what other incredible, rapid milestones is your newborn's developing brain preparing for right now?